Hi, I'm Lourdes for HealingCrystals.com.
Hi, I'm Tara for HealingCrystals.com.
Today we'd like to talk to you about crystals that you can use with the energy of President's Day. Now, with President's Day, I have two stones that immediately come to mind, and they are red and blue goldstone.
You always go with the colors.
I do go with colors. I do
she
colors.
Always goes with the colors.
Color and shiny too.
But you don't have any white in there.
No, I didn't have any white, but you can throw in a moonstone if you want.
There you go.
We have moonstones. There we have it, the red, white, and blue. Well, I like these particular crystals because they remind me of the presidency.
Okay.
The blue reminds me of loyalty.
Okay.
It reminds me of strength.
Okay.
And it reminds me of the actual presidency. Like the blue room, everything in the White House.
I didn't even think about that. That's right. Okay.
So for me, that immediately comes to mind. And then it's sparkly because let's face it, there's always that little gold touch in everything.
It's true.
There's gold in everything. Then the red goldstone because it reminds me of courage. In order to become the president, you really have to be courageous because you're going to find people who hate you no matter what. I know, this is how I think. I'm like,
no, it's fair enough. You're absolutely right.
And you need that strength.
You do.
And these crystals also remind me of abundance. Let's face it, the U.S. is a very abundant nation.
It is.
We have so much. Even when we don't have much,
even when it feels like we don't, if you think about it, we really do. We you know why? Because we have opportunity.
Exactly.
We do. It's still hard. It may be more of a challenge to find it, but it's still out there. You know, and I think these are very good crystals for like keeping the faith in your country too, and in your leader. Even
if you don't particularly like a person or agree.
Exactly. You know what? Honestly, I always think to myself, I don't know how the president sleeps at night.
Yes, I can't imagine.
I can't imagine having all of that responsibility.
It is.
You know?
It's a
and
lot
that's
of
why,
responsibility.
a moonstone, I think, would give you a little bit of feminine energy, which you could always use.
Yes.
In the presidency.
Mm-hmm. Hint, hint.
You won't. Can you tell somebody would like to see a female president? Anyway, okay.
So what do you have?
I thought about malachite because malachite is very good for problem solving. I like malachite for problem solving. I thought about lapis lazuli.
Yes.
Because I like lapis lazuli for just like for getting in touch with your head, for your thought process. You know, I think lapis lazuli is excellent for clear thinking and also for communication too, because how you communicate to your country, to the other countries, to the world is a huge part of the presidency. And I think lapis lazuli is a great thing for that. I like chalcedony because chalcedony to me is really about the whole. I mean, like I said, I don't know how the president sleeps at night because to me, you've got all of this responsibility. They've got the whole country looking to them to help us be a great nation, and that's a big responsibility. And I think chalcedony can really help them keep that in mind and remember that you have to focus on everybody and everybody's needs, not just the poor, not just the rich, not just the middle, but everybody. And chalcedony is good for that. And then finally, I like petrified wood because petrified wood will remind you. You always have a bigger crystal. Anyway, petrified wood will remind you of your forefathers. It will also remind you of, where you're from. And I think that's, it keeps you grounded. And I think, you're still the leader of the free world. That's got to go to your head a little bit. And petrified wood will keep you grounded and remind you that, you know what, we're all in this together. So those are the crystals that I like for the presidency, for President's Day.
I think we have pretty good choices here.
I think we do. Do we have a crystal for like good shopping? Because that's when all the sales are.
No, well, aventurine. We could take aventurine.
Oh, aventurine, yes.
Aventurine.
So let's carry a little green aventurine with us for getting really good bargains at President's Day sales. Okay.
So that's another one.
For HealingCrystals.com, I'm Tara,
and I'm Lourdes.
Have a happy President's Day.
Bye bye.